Hey guys, T. Ryan here, where we always try and learn. In this video, I show you how and why I built this high-powered fly killing gun. Mostly because fly swatters are messy. And fly paper can be a bit tricky and kind of a pain in the ass to use. If you do decide to build one of these guns, be careful. They pack a pretty big punch. So check it out and always try and learn. Jesus.
Now, it's never too hard to find the motivation to kill some flies because they just make a mess of your windows and they're just horrible little creatures. And I've had enough of them, so it was time for them to go. And I thought, instead of a fly swatter, I'll just mess around with a spud gun and blast them off the window. That should be a laugh.
This guy's shooting food. He's just lobbing them at us, Joe. Lobbing them at us. You winged me. Turn up the heat. Keep shooting, stupid. Hey, tickle. That one tickles. Sweet potatoes next time, dumbass.
I was getting chirped pretty good by a couple of those guys, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to step up my game and build myself something pretty lethal. So I wrote a bunch of numbers down. I used a calculator. I read a book. That didn't really do much, but it looked good. I just got some parts. That was the next thing. A couple bits of pipe, some pipe fittings, glue. Good to go. First thing, 3-foot section of 2-inch pipe, and then a 1-foot or a 1-inch piece of pipe that was 2 feet long. TA fittings to go into a ball valve. That's the trigger. Glue it all together. Smash it up. Put in your Schrader valve. That's how you're going to fill this thing. Thread it. And then an end cap, 2-inch end cap to seal the one end. That's basically one end of your pressure chamber. Sight it up for your gauge, drill and tap, but don't install it yet. You're going to need to put your coupling on for the reducer. This is a 2-inch to 1-inch reducer. Allows you to put your assembled muzzle together. So there's the reducer. And there's the assembled muzzle, which is basically your trigger and the pipe for the muzzle. And put on your gauge. And there's your weapon of choice right there. That thing has some serious horsepower if you amp it up. Now you got to get your head in the game, put your camo on. You're going to war. They wanted sweet potato, I'll give them a sweet potato. Cram that thing down there and charge it up. Now I went to 120 PSI, that's the max on my compressor. In retrospect, that might have been a little too much horsepower. But gotta learn. Now it's time to meet their maker.
Hey flies, here's your sweet potatoes. Suck on this. Woo! Who's laughing now, flies? Who's laughing now?
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Looks like party time, Frank. Doors are wide open. Food's free. Tell everybody. Tell them all.
Yeah, I really didn't think this one through. Oh well, gotta try and learn.